All right, Robyn, this is exciting. On the phone with us, you probably know him as Uncle Joey from Full House. It's actor-comedian Dave Coulier joining us this morning. Good morning, Dave.
Yay.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great. How are you?
I'm a little slow this morning, so please bear with me. We're 3 hours behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry to make you to get up so early, Dave.
That's okay. It's all good.
Now, we told people that you were going to be on the show this morning, and everyone is very excited because, there's a lot of Full House fans out there. What we found something a little odd, though. There's a lot of these, 30-year-old guys who are, way too into Full House. Do you get that a lot when you go out?
That's a little, they hit on me all the time. It's crazy.
Well, we actually have one of those guys in the studio with us. It's our newsman, Bobby. He is the biggest Full House fan that I know. He was so excited. He wanted to ask you a question.
I was pretty excited, Uncle Jerry. I won't be hitting on you, though, so don't worry about that. Okay. Give me your thoughts on this spinoff, Fuller House, that's coming to Netflix.
Well, we're actually having a big conference call today with the whole cast. Jeff Franklin, who created the show, Bob Boyette, one of our executive producers, Netflix, and Warner Brothers. So we're all going to be on this phone call later this afternoon because they really want to control, I think, the press that's going to be leaking out about the show, to not give too many secrets away or what the script is, or what we just don't want to give too much away, and I think that they are being very cautious about that.
Now, when you say everybody's going to be on the conference call, does that mean everybody is back? Because I know that there was some stuff in the press with John Stamos and the Olsen twins that they weren't asked to be back. As far as you know, is everyone going to be in this reboot?
Well, they were asked to be back. It still remains to be seen whether they're going to commit to that. The thing about Mary-Kate and Ashley is they have a completely different reference about the show than we do. They were 8 months old when we started, so
they probably remember very little.
When we all get together, we reminisce and we have these funny stories, and they're kind of like, someone was probably changing our diaper during that story.
Yeah, you're probably
right. And
right.
I'm always like, hey, don't feel bad. Somebody was changing mine too. So
now you say you guys get together and reminisce. The cast is still pretty tight after all these years, from what I hear. Is that true?
Yeah, we get together all the time. It's crazy. We really did become a real dysfunctional family. We see each other all the time. We we really kind of look out for each other. We it's amazing. I mean, it's all these years later, and we're all still very, very close, which is great because I feel like I've made lasting friendships forever. It sounds kind of sappy, but it's great. They're amazing people.
It's Full House. It's okay. It can be sappy.
It should be sappy.
Now, I know you're performing at Levity Live this weekend. You're doing stand-up down there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, Bob Saget, your partner from the show, he does stand-up, and he's very different on stage than he is on the show. He gets pretty dirty. What is your stand-up like? Is it similar to Uncle Joey, or is it different?
Well, I affectionately tell people that Bob is my filthy Jewish sister, and I've been doing stand-up a long time. I did the Tonight Show back when Johnny Carson was hosting, so I've been doing this a long time. And Bob and I have differing styles. He's very funny, but that's Bob. That's who he is. And me, I've always worked clean, and people seem to think that's rather a novelty nowadays, but it's just humor that we could do, on NBC, ABC, CBS.
Now, I don't want to creep you out more than our news guy Bobby did, but I remember the show Out of Control from Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and
it was
40 pounds ago. Yeah,
it was the coolest show. It was kind of like a mix of Saturday Night Live and Monty Python and all this cool stuff, but it was all aimed at kids. I think it was 11 or 12 when that was on.
Yeah, that was a crazy show. We had this wonderfully insane producer named Bob Hughes, and we would just kind of have a 3-page script for the entire half-hour show. You go, today we're going to go to a hot dog stand. Are you cool with that? Okay. It was like comedy college because he just let me go, and it was a really odd, crazy show. And I have people all these years later, like yourself, go, how much pot were you guys smoking?
How much pot were you guys smoking?
Before you go, Bobby, do you have one last question for Dave Coulier?
Tell us, what's your favorite memory of taping Full House?
Oh, cashing the checks.
All right, Dave Coulier, thanks so much. We'll check you down at Levity Live this weekend. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, guys.